Greetings, YouTube. It is I, the White Coat Nomad with White Coat Resiliency. And let's, as always, fix my ears within my hat because this is what I do. What are we going to talk about this week? Something's been kind of nagging at me a little bit of what's going on in today's, I don't know, the prepper sphere, the social media circles. So recently, we had Colorado try to remove a candidate from the ballot. The Supreme Court stepped in and said, 9-0, you can't do that. And it's kind of one of those things where the Supreme Court's like, yeah, this is how a civil war will happen. And now, of course, I'm theorizing. This is not fact. This is theory. So removing a top candidate from a ballot just because we don't like his political points of view, and we can get into the whole diatribe of, insurrection. Look up the actual definition. Come on, guys. I mean, really, but if you say a lie enough, people will actually believe it. So mostly peaceful protests, y'all. So as always, I'm not a fan of the tangerine tyrant. I'm not a fan of the potato. That's just who I am. Do I think one is better than the other? Yep. Y'all can figure out which one I think is better. That's on you. I'm not here to talk about politics. But first, we are going to talk about what am I drinking tonight? That's actually good. That is a salted caramel old fashioned. Yeah. Caramel, chocolate bitters, whiskey. Yeah. Salted caramel old fashioned. Have fun with that, y'all. So we have that. We have the crisis at the border, where a lot of people are utilizing, they're all. I hate that term when people use everyone, everything, all of them. It's not all of them. Is there a group that are probably wanting to do harm? Sure. Is there a group? Is there many there that just want a better way of life? Yeah. Are they doing it illegally? Yes or no. It's an imaginary line drawn in the sand. But we have rules, and the rules state that they are doing it illegally. So we'll leave that there. This one may actually get y'all commenting. Oh, also, 280 of you subscribing. Awesome. Thank you. This may get 280 of you to leave. No, please don't leave. I'm trying to grow my channel. I really am. Now we have, back to the border thing. We have people talking about sleeper cells. Could there be sleeper cells coming out there? We have found like Hamas, Chinese nationals coming across. It doesn't look good. Let's put it that way. We are moving toward shitstorm 2024, and it is going to be a shitstorm whether you like it or not. Wait. There we go. That's been a while. It's been a while. It's going to be a shitstorm. We know that. This person's cheating. That person's cheating. And I know some of you are going to get your feathers in a ruffle over it was stolen. Probably. Here's the thing. Prove it and then have the Supreme Court reverse it. Welcome to President Harris, because they're not going to reverse it. Yeah. Constitution, y'all. And at the time that they did that, you would have had Nancy Pelosi as president, because they would have removed Biden and they would have removed Kamala. It doesn't go to the runner-up. Ooh, painful. So we have people talking about sleeper cells. We have individuals. We haven't heard much from Antifa, haven't heard much from Black Lives Matters in this whole situation. They're quiet. We got some of the other right-wing groups, the extremists. I don't like extremism in any shape or form. Whether I want to think the right-wing side of the extremists is Proud Boys. I don't think that dumbass is. I shouldn't say dumbass because he's following what he thinks is right. So let's leave it at that. So is Antifa. So is BLM. They think they're what they're doing. They feel is right. I don't want to take too much of a bold stand. My channel is still young. And plus, yeah, opinions. They're like assholes. Everyone's got one, they all stink. But now we have, my favorite is we have King Barbeque. Yes, I have deemed him king because I think it's funny. Well, it's not really funny because he's eating people. He is a cannibal, hence the nickname Barbeque. So Prime Minister Barbeque of Haiti, and I can go back to Papa Doc and Baby Doc, and for all of you that may or may not know, I've been to Haiti multiple times. I lived on the islands for 3 years. I lived on North Caicos. That's part of the British West Indies. That's just a quick little boat trip to Providenciales, Provo, and then right up to Haiti. That's not that difficult of a trip. It really isn't. That was back in the, oh God, I'm dating myself, 70s, late 70s. Yes, I have been on this planet for over 5 decades, for those of you that are wondering. So now we have Haitian refugees spilling over into Florida. It's been a while since we've had this many come over, but there's shitstorm for you. Has the Haitian government been the best? No. Is it going to be better? Who knows? I mean, can a bunch of gang leaders run a country better than a bunch of criminal thugs? I know some of you are like, did he just know? I'm not promoting gangs running the government, okay? But it's Haiti, and I'm kind of like, get my chance, you know? How can you say that? But I don't see the Haitian refugees that are coming across being, say, an issue in Shitstorm 2024. I do see the potential of, oh God, I hate to say it because, you know, a lot of them just looking for a better life, but there is an element within the migrants, and we're starting to see it more and more, attacking people, pushing people in front of subways, that the riots, the civil unrest that may lead up to this, or that's leading up to and after this coming election, the shitstorm, may actually be the migrants. It's a theory. We could see Antifa, BLM try to get them into their numbers. You know, the old saying, useful idiots. That was coined, I can't remember. I want to say Stalin, but I think it was, a writer that Hillary really liked. I cannot remember his name. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, but it doesn't matter. But the term useful idiots was coined and been coined. And it's not just on your opposing view. It's also on the side that you agree with. They have useful idiots, so don't forget that. And hopefully you don't mind the lighting too much. I'm still having issues. I still haven't bought a camera light, so I have better lighting. So we'll get there. We're getting closer. And those of you that have been supporting the channel, thank you. Wow. Jace Case and coffee purchases. Wow. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. You're helping me build this world up in moving things toward WICO resiliency, eventually LLC, and big things I have planned. Don't want to go into it. Don't want to jinx it. So now that we're 10 minutes in, let's get to the juice. I'm going to try to put timestamps. I'm hearing a lot of preppers. Man, wait till this kicks off. Stop with that. Really stop with that. Because some of you, you're lone wolves. You don't have your food. You don't have your medical. You got all your pew-pew toys, but give me a break. It's still rule of law. You can't just go into a group of rioters and open fire. that makes you a murderer. I'm defending the country. Okay. I don't see a lot of civil unrest where I'm at. I don't see a lot of civil unrest in, say, Camden, Tennessee, up in the Ozarks of Oklahoma. Oklahoma City, maybe. Oklahoma City, you've had your problems. Denver, oh, I can see shit going down there. LA, New York, Chicago, Miami. Yeah. Come out of her, my people, or you shall partake in her plagues and sin. I cannot stress this enough. If you do not have a plan to get out that you are currently working on, what are you even doing? Oh, but my job. You can drive to a job. You can drive an hour. You can drive 45 minutes, 30 minutes. Plain and simple. When I worked as an electrician, I used to drive on average 45 minutes to an hour to every job. Plain and simple. If the boss had us come to the office, that was an hour and a half. Because Denver traffic sucks, but it was still an hour and a half drive. You can travel. If you're an office worker, talk to your bosses about, hey, we can do remote. Remote's a thing. Why you want to sit in a cubicle, prairie dogging? Hey, Jim. Hey, Susan. You work at home in prairie dog. Pop on a Zoom. You want to talk to your buddy, pop on a Zoom on your, put an iPad next to your computer, have that on Zoom, talk to your buddies while you're working. You can socialize. Remote work. It's awesome. And with remote work and, Skynet or Skylink or whatever, Elon, Skynet, you can have fast internet from anywhere. Work at home. Remote work. Just drive a little distance. But you need to put that line in the sand, because if things really kick off and we do have serious civil unrest where the government steps in and starts shutting things down and people start burning things down. What if riots lead to burning down your local King Soopers and Walmart? You're going to have to drive further to get to those, but now those other places have doubled or tripled the amount of people. Food's going to go away. How far are you going to drive? Oh, I got my truck gun. Cool, you got a truck gun. So if you're surrounded, are you going to pop out of your truck and just start putting rounds into people? Rule of law, how's that going to work for you? I was threatened by an entire group. Are you that skilled as an individual that you can, where's your threat? Who's the threat? You got a crowd of people. Think that out. Yeah, it works great in Call of Duty in your fantasies. I'm just going to slam on the gas and start running over a bunch of people. There might be a few innocent people that are just surrounding, that are within the group, not the ones attacking. There's usually maybe one or two in these videos. See one or two people punching, 5 or 6 shaking the car, but there's 50 people around. 50 people are just standing there. That's not a threat. You gotta start thinking about strategic relocation. In the big cities, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have scarcity of food, people behaving badly. You're gonna probably have problems getting to medical. Where's your line in the sand? I knew where mine was. I'm no longer there. That's what I want you to think about as we go into Shitstorm 2024. Because we're probably going to see much worse than we did during the last shitstorm. Because every time it keeps getting worse and worse. Can we say that those that want to run the country are getting worse and worse? Probably. What's it going to be in, I don't know, 2028? What's that going to look like? That's some scary shit right there, because if it keeps getting worse. So with that, I am the Wyco Nomad. This is how you can support the show, and a few other little updates. So I am trying to get an affiliate link to Nutrient Survival. I'm really trying to hook up with them because I really like their message. I like who they are as people. I like who they are as a company. Freeze-dried food, good stuff. Nutrient Survival. As always, coffee, Kofifi, Blackout Coffee Company, Wyco 20, get 20% off. It's coffee. Everybody needs coffee. And if you don't drink coffee and you like tea, well, you can sit down and have some tea time with Blackout Coffee Tea for your tea time. Yeah, I don't have any affiliates to whiskey, sorry. I mean, if anyone watches this that owns a whiskey, you know, a distillery, yeah, just saying. Jay's Case, antibiotics, kids antibiotics, kids medicine, they got it brand new. Kids pack. Your daily, monthly prescriptions, you can get those up. And man, let me tell you something, with that last cyber attack that hit United Healthcare, that went into the pharmaceuticals, man, I hope you had a year's worth of your prescription drugs. Glad we did, because my wife can't get one of her medications. There's a shortage. Oh, the shortages are gone. No, they're not. You're delusional if you think they are. Jay's Case, $10 off. Use the link. As always, guys, you need medical. If you're going to be making holes, you got to plug those holes. Little Susie fell off her bike yet again. That damn inner ear infection. Boo-boo kits, IFAKs, stomp bags. I know one of you out there needs to use the link and buy a stomp bag. No, I'm just kidding. No, seriously. No, just kidding. But no, use the link Refuge Medical. Like I said, they don't pay out anything to me per se. However, I build up a credit base that allows Wyco Resiliency to purchase. Eventually, the goal is a venture pack and a stomp bag, so that when we go to a disaster relief type situation, we have that medical available for search and rescue and stuff like that. So we're trying to build toward that. That's one of the things we're working on. So those, Titan Survival. I'm going to start doing some more stuff for Titan Survival because they haven't been getting much love. Got to give them love. That's paracord, really good paracord. But that's how you can support the show. That's how you can support me. Other than that, I am the Wyco Nomad. Shalom. I love y'all. Watch your six. Peace and love. Till next week. I'm out.